It is Veterans Day 2021, so let's talk about veterans and Medicare. Veterans and Medicare have a unique situation in terms of how the two interact. So let's go over some different possibilities here depending on which benefits that you have for serving in the military. So the three areas to talk about are general VA benefits, Tricare for life, and CHAMPSVA. Now, general VA benefits are available to those who served in the military. Tricare for life is for those who retired in the military. So you put in your 20, 25, 30 years and you retired in the military. And then CHAMPSVA benefits are available to spouses of veterans. So let's talk about those last two first. If you have Tricare for life and or CHAMPSVA, you have a couple of options. The one that is probably less likely to happen is if you are 100% confident that you are only going to go to the VA, then you can just enroll in Medicare Part A, let Tricare for life or CHAMPSVA take care of everything else. Again, this is if you know for a fact that for the rest of your life until you die, you're only going to go to a VA hospital and you will never change your mind on that. You can enroll in Part A and that's it. Now, the more common situation would be something where we recommend you go on to Part A and B only. There is a small premium that is associated with Part B, so just be aware of that. It is billed monthly through your Social Security check if you are taking Social Security benefits. If you're not taking Social Security benefits, then that is going to be billed to you quarterly. Now, it's important to know that Parts A and B pay first, and then any of the gaps left by those two are covered by your Tricare for life and or CHAMPSVA, and almost at 100%. I mean, it is very, very strong benefits. And it also includes a prescription drug plan, so your prescription medications are covered as well. Now let's go back to general VA benefits that are available to any of those who served in the armed forces. Now, what you're going to need to do is determine your benefits and eligibility. There is a process that you're going to have to go through. There's paperwork that you have to fill out, but it is important that you know what your benefits are and your eligibility for those benefits. Once you've determined your benefits and eligibility, we're going to ask a very important question, and that is, are you happy with your VA coverage? If the answer is yes, you're going to want to enroll in Medicare Parts A and B. Remember, there is a premium associated with Part B, but you're also going to want to enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan. Now, there are several Medicare Advantage plans that are geared towards veterans where there are opportunities for a Part B reimbursement to help with that Part B premium. With these Medicare Advantage plans, a lot of them are $0 premiums, so you're not paying anything more. You're getting more coverage that will help fill in the gaps that are associated with Part A and B that are not covered through your VA benefits. Another thing to remember about these is that they're going to come with more benefits like a dental plan, a vision plan, gym membership reimbursements, and this gives you the opportunity to look at providers outside of the VA and in a civilian network, just in case that you want a second opinion and it happens to be outside of the VA. These plans also come with prescription drug coverage to help cover any medications. Again, your VA benefits will have prescription drug coverage where you might have a copay of $8, $9, whatever that may be. But there are several medications through Medicare Advantage plans, specifically generics, that may have $0 copays. So that's something to keep in mind, and you can kind of pick and choose which benefits you like or which benefits you want, depending on the Medicare Advantage plan and your VA benefits. It's kind of the best of both worlds. There's something that's very important to understand when it comes to medications and VA versus Advantage plans. You cannot have a civilian doctor write a prescription and then fill that at the VA. You can't pick and choose when it comes to that stuff. So if a civilian doctor is writing the prescription, it's got to be filled through a retail pharmacy. Similar thing, a VA doctor writing a prescription, that's got to be filled through the VA. So that's something to keep in mind as you're making decisions around medications and whether or not to use the VA benefit versus the Advantage plan benefit. Now, if the answer to that question of are you satisfied or happy with your VA benefits is no, then you have a different route that you can take, and that is to enroll in Medicare Parts A and B. Again, remember there's going to be a Part B premium. And then you can also enroll in a supplemental plan. Supplemental plans have extremely good coverage and they are accepted by any provider who participates with Medicare throughout the country. So wherever you are, let's say, again, this is for those who are not satisfied with their VA benefits. They want to visit civilian providers. Medicare supplement plans allow you to visit essentially any provider who participates with Medicare. Now, if you go the supplemental plan route, timing is important. There is a Medicare supplement open enrollment period that is 6 months starting from your Part B effective date. So that means that you have 6 months to enroll in a supplemental plan, and that insurance carrier cannot ask you any medical questions. It is guaranteed to issue. You can pick whichever supplemental plan you want, and they have to issue it to you at the standard premium based on your age and gender. Now, if you go outside of that 6-month window, then carriers can ask you medical questions. It's 25 medical questions, plus they're going to look at your medications, and then they're going to determine if they want to cover you or not, and they can deny coverage, or they can increase the premium amounts to pretty substantial numbers. Another thing to note about supplemental plans is that they do not come with dental or vision or Part D prescription drug plans. So if you're wanting something on top of your VA benefits that cover things like that, those would be something that you would buy separately. So those are really your options when it comes to veterans and Medicare. So it's very important to understand, again, what benefits you have, what is your eligibility, and then how to fill in the gaps that are left if you're satisfied with your VA benefits or if you're not satisfied with VA benefits. We want to sincerely thank all those who have served in the military and have given us the opportunity to stay safe and enjoy the freedoms that we have in this country. We hope that you stay safe. Thank you again to you and your families. If you have any questions around your VA benefits and Medicare, don't hesitate to reach out to us or your agent, and we'd be happy to help you figure out exactly how it all works together. Thank you for watching.